How's it, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new, a triple welcome to you. So guys, we're going to talk Bvlgari fragrances today, and I'm going to talk about 4 that I have in my personal collection. 3 of them is from one range, an original and 2 flankers, and the other one is from a different range within the Bvlgari perfumes. So I just wanted to talk about them, give you my experiences on them, what I think of them, blah blah blah, you know the drill. So without further ado, let's get started. So first up is Jasmine Noir, guys, and Jasmine Noir was, I think it was launched in 2008 if I'm not mistaken. This is an oriental floral. It's a white floral fragrance. And guys, this is a very unique and special fragrance to me. I haven't smelled anything similar to this before, because it has this kind of like a medicinal opening, and then you move into the different phases of the perfume that you will experience. But when you first spray it, you get the gardenia, and then you get these green notes, and I think it's the combination of the green notes and the gardenia that gives off a slightly medicinal type of vibe within the perfume. When it moves to the middle notes, you get the jasmine sandbag, and then you get a little bit of almond, and then it goes into the base. But before it goes into the base, you get that hint of licorice, which is kind of sweet, kind of bitter, and then you get your tonka bean and your woods and your amber in the base as well. You get a little bit of musk there and your patchouli, but it has a really beautiful dry down. This to me is not a juicy sweet fragrance. It's more of a dry, tiny hint of sweetness, and then you get the beautiful florals with the patchouli base and that tonka bean in there. I really enjoy this fragrance. I think it's a beautiful, very interesting and very unique fragrance. One thing that I don't enjoy about the fragrance, or actually about the bottle, is it's a stunning bottle, don't get me wrong, but when you have to use the bottle, it can become quite of a hassle. As you can see, I actually have quite small hands, and I will just show you now what I mean when I say I have small hands. You see, the length of my hand is almost the size of the bottle, and this is the big 80 or 90 ml bottle. So for me, it's very hard to do a spray with this bottle with one hand. I actually have to use both of my hands to spray the perfume, which is kind of a hassle for me, especially when you are in a hurry, you just want to grab something and run out the door. But in other areas of the bottle, I think it's very stunning and very unique. Jasmine Noir, I would say, is more of a nighttime fragrance, but I mean, you can wear it in the day, each one to themselves. But for me personally, I would wear it in the nighttime. I would also say this is more of, a autumn moving into winter, moving from winter to springtime type of fragrance. But it's very beautiful, guys. I really enjoy this fragrance. I think it's very unique and just something else to have in your collection. In terms of longevity and projection, it doesn't project, that far away, probably an arm length. And in terms of longevity, Bvlgari is known for their perfumes that doesn't last that long. But I have a different experience, guys. I actually get, almost 7 to 8 hours out of this perfume, which is enough for me, especially, when I'm wearing it to work or whatever the case may be. So that's Jasmine Noir. So next up is Goldea, and Goldea is also an oriental floral. It was launched in 2015, so this one is, I would say the original one, because the other 2 came after this one, so they probably are the flankers. What I can say about Goldea is, if you know me and you've watched my channel for a while, you would know that I am not I am not, guys, a musk lover, which is very, very strange because this perfume actually has musk in, all three stages of the perfume, in the opening, in the middle, and in the base. But I have to say that I do enjoy musk when it's done very, very beautifully, when it's not the dominant note, and when it blends well into the perfume. And I think this is probably the case why I am enjoying this fragrance so much. So when it opens, you get the musk and you get that kind of fruity raspberry note with the orange blossom and the burger note. And then it moves into the middle, which I enjoy very, very much because I really enjoy the ylang ylang note in perfumes. It's something that smells really, really good to me. And of course you get musk there as well with your jasmine. And then it goes into the base where you get your amber, your patchouli. And interesting enough, there is a papyrus note in there, which I did not realize, guys. The only other perfume I have in my collection that has that note is, of course, Marc Jacobs Decadence. And I think it's really, really interesting that they use, papyrus as a note in perfumes. So in terms of, projection and longevity, I would say projection is probably the same, maybe a little bit more than an arm's length. Longevity, I would say, a little bit more, maybe 8 to 9 hours on my skin. And this is just a beautiful, bright, goddess type of fragrance. It's very, very feminine. It reminds me of, those Greek queens in ancient Greek, or those goddesses. And this to me would be a perfect wedding scent. It can be somebody's signature scent as well. And this is also, to me, it's something that you can wear throughout the year, so every season. And even, during the day, or even the nighttime as well. I will put, a picture of the bottle because this is a travel size, but in the frame. But I really do enjoy this perfume, guys, and I would truly recommend it if you are looking for something that is feminine but a little bit sexy and classy and elegant as well. So that's Bvlgari's Goldea. Next one is Rose Goldea, and Rose Goldea is a floral woody musk. This one was launched in 2016, and this one is a little bit more feminine than the other one. I think it's because, of the rose notes that you have in your opening as well as in your middle. This is a little bit more fresher, it's a little bit more powdery, it's brighter, it's crisper. You definitely get the same DNA, I would say. And with this one, when it opens, you get the rose. It's a very, very beautiful, bright rose, fresh rose. And then, it has a little bit of musk in there, and then you get that pomegranate note, which just adds, to the brightness and the freshness of the opening of the perfume with your bergamot. It moves into the middle where you get, more rose, your peony, your jasmine, and then it turns a little bit fruity with your peach note. When it goes into the base, it settles down, with your musk, your sandalwood, your olibanum, and your beautiful, beautiful vanilla in there. Stunning fragrance, guys. This I would also, recommend as a wedding fragrance. It can also be a signature scent as well. However, I wouldn't, wear this one all throughout the year. I think this one works a little bit better in your spring, your summer. Summer maybe, moving into fall time as well. So, Rose Goldea, I'll put the bottle also, in the frame for you so that you can see what it actually looks like. Beautiful, beautiful bottle. I think this one is probably my favorite, out of the flanker bottles. And also in terms of projection and longevity, projection, I would say it's an arm length. Longevity, I would say it's a little bit less than your Goldea, maybe 6 hours maximum, and then you'll have to respray. But this is just beautiful, soft, feminine, fresh, bright and crisp rose. Rose done very, very elegantly, very, very classy, very, very beautifully. Stunning fragrance. I really enjoy this one as well. Would you want to own both of them? I would say they are different enough that you can maybe, own both of them. So that's Rose Goldea. Last one that I have in this specific range is the Roman Night. The Roman Night is a Chypre floral. I'm trying to attempt French, guys. Don't come for me in the comments. If I did it wrong, just ignore. This was launched in 2017. So it's not even 5 years old, which is quite a new perfume. And this to me is actually, I would say the night version, or the more heavier, richer version of Goldea, because you get the same DNA in there as well. It opens with your mulberry and your black pepper and your bergamot, which gives you an interesting, spicy, fresh opening. It moves into your middle notes, where you will get your jasmine, your peony, your tuberose, and then your beautiful rose. And then it goes into the base, where you get your black musk, your patchouli, beautiful, beautiful vetiver, as well as a little bit of moss in there. So to me, it's just, stunning. It's a little bit darker than your Goldea. But it's still feminine. It's way more sexy to me, and a little bit more edgy as well. I absolutely love the bottle. And guys, if you're wondering why did I put the bottle in this angle, it's just that I saw my reflection in the bottle, and I didn't want you guys, to be distracted by my reflection of, being present in the bottle. But now I'm going to go ahead and do a little wave for you so that you can just see what I mean when I talk about the reflection. In any case, beautiful fragrance. I would also, maybe use this more in the evening time. This to me is a little bit more appropriate for the colder seasons as well. Longevity, projection, usually the same. I would say longevity is a little bit more than the other two. Yeah, so that is Goldea, the Roman Night. Yeah, so guys, that's it for the video of today. I hope you enjoyed my attempts to describe, my experiences with these 4 beautiful fragrances from Bvlgari. I really do enjoy the house of Bvlgari. I think, the fragrances are very elegant, very classy, very expensive smelling, as well as very, very unique. So, if you enjoyed this video, guys, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing. Click that notification bell. Then you will know when I upload new videos. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting. I love you all. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.